Hello everybody, my name is Panchito and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Part 19. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. I got some time, so you should see 2 videos by the time this uploads. So, what I'm thinking of doing is uploading the video anywhere between 8-9 a.m. and one video, it doesn't matter which one it is, and the other one's get it anywhere between 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm not too sure. Probably like dinner time, around that time. Right, so where we left off is we had a journal. Okay, so where do we go? Low Crusade. Set up a dummy beneficiary. Oh, that's right. For Ellie! But you guys love that running speed? He's a maniac. Maniac on the run.
This looks like...
Welcome to the offices of the Greater
Hello.
Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one,
shit.
get one half off.
Let's see. I need to change the beneficiary Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
God. Who would get their outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Disastrous marriages.
That policy is almost Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Oh, wow. 4, that's all I need to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Number 2.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Yes.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Let's go with 1 and see what happens.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be.
Oh, damn.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Oh, yes. Forget it.
That's for the best. What can I do for...
Bye, Felicia. Okay. Just gonna waltz up in here. Anybody got time for that? Okay. Anybody watching?
How'd you do that so fast?
Didn't say nothing.
Okay, go quiet. I need a word.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
That's it for now. Here we go. Here we go. Come here. You gotta speak over here in private, girly. Over here by this fungus. Hello.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
One.
Hey, you did the real work. All I have to do is not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Three.
Yeah. The funny thing about getting what you want is then you gotta figure out what to do with it. I've never been much of a planner. Makes my eyeballs itch.
Who needs a plan? Figure it out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I don't do this for the money.
Could have fooled me with all your tough talk. What's gotten into you?
They're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do. We're crewmates. That means we look out for each other.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
I'm a doer, not a talker. Let's just leave it at that. Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not for the people we care about? We're better off when we're part of a team. We can't make it out of here alone.
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours.
Exactly.
So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be in debt to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Two. Alright, let's get this on the road.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars
I'll let you know.
are
Oh,
the limit.
okay, so it takes me right back to the main quest. So, let's see. Gil's warned you that there are exterminator and mechanicals prowling in the tunnels. He'd prefer you to return his sprats alive. Nope, don't care for that. Minister Clark has a message for the Earth Directorate. and one of the only terminals in Halcyon capable of transmitting to the Earthbound messages. Drone is in Chairman's office. Go to the HHC building in Byzantium and send his message. Let's see, weapons from the void. While exploring the abandoned Rizzo laboratory beneath the Cascada, you found a powerful weapon, the mind control ray. Perhaps Halcyon colonies contains other weapons which, like this one, push boundaries to what science can achieve. It would be worthwhile to seek out these devices, these science weapons. Okay, I'll do that one. And where are we going now?
Welcome back, Captain.
Sorry.
I have received...
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
1.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
1.
I wish I was your second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
That shit was dumb.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle. Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
1.
I have lots of minutes.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what that may be.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Aww. What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
End of conversation. Alright. I want to get done as much as possibly I can because I need to do some other snackies. Rose. I don't remember where. Let's see. J. Where is the laboratory beneath Cascadia? We found a powerful weapon and language of the Captain's Terminal. This is from Parvati. Wait, what? Oh, I see. No, this is to Parvati. That's right. She had that one chick that liked her. Shrink ray, but it would let me test that claim after I lost my temper. He said it was achievements. The hammer power. Search Hawthorne's terminal for clues. Acquire Phineas science weapons. Search Hawthorne's terminal for clues. Acquire Phineas. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. Okay. Alright, so now we need to go to the cockpit terminal. Let's go to Phineas docking bay.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one.
I don't need anybody with me.
Piece.
Oh, please don't crash on me. Okay, good. Didn't crash on me. Can I travel? Fast travel? Damn. Can't. Nope, I cannot. Phineas weapon. I think I've already got his weapon. What the hell just doing right here? Ooh, shrink ray. I know what to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That hurts you. Okay, so I didn't want to hurt the little piggy, so I'm gonna go back like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Do you understand me? Nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Alright, let's move on. Did I scare you? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys want a big, great hug? You want a hug from El Panchazo? You know you want to hug me. I'm like a bear. You hug me, feel my soft fur. You know, my fur. My big, strong, muscly, flabby arms. Stop looking at me like that. Aren't you making
Some crew
feelings?
members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
What's going on here?
Hey, Cap. Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned a mite green when I cooked up a bit of wrap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her. The kind true freedom hasn't beaten down yet. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not forgetting nothing. I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
Something on your mind?
4.
Hey, Captain.
Hey, gorgeous.
I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Okay. Sure.
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady straight out.
Friend zone.
And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Oh, go for it. You look high, too. That's sweet. Can I help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
All right, let's go.
Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails.
Smell like ass,
I was
too.
thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Easy enough. We could head straight over.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me.
No, we'll do everything
Anyhow,
for you
next
so I
time
can
we
get
dock in
myself out of the
Groundbreaker,
friend
let me
zone.
know, 'cause I want to come with.
All right. Will do. Groundbreaker it is. Because since we're already going there.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
All right, Parvati. Just you and me, buddy. Damn, friend zone. Ain't that some shit? Go through all that, you help her little city out, and this what she... It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I said it's alright. Okay, where do we go?
CNP Borston Baked Beans.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. I gotta talk to you again.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children.
Wants to improve. G. Chunley. 4.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Okay. What I need to do first is I need to change. Cupid of the laboratory. Where am I going? With her?
If you're here, I've got a love.
Okay, so what are we looking for? Cleansing products. I guess none of these will be it. Alright, so let's see. Save. So
Gracious. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
The scrub your stinky
Cleaning
ass.
on your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out.
Never mind.
Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such. Me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Refurbished ship would be nice. You got a preference per body?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like,
Oh shit.
I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny miny moe it.
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her. Take your time.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you. Yeah, huh?
Damn.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Oops. I'm gonna save it one more time, and I want to be able to
It's almost
see what happens if sent itself. Let's go with 2.
Captain?
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
So there's your soap.
Thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Saltuna and xenogold needle mushrooms.
Oof.
And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets.
Number 1.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Yes, it better be damn worth it. I don't want to be in the freaking friend zone forever. Spend my money on some hacking equipment. No, not a damn thing. This place sucks. Like being in that friend zone. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Where'd you
Still
get? You don't sell nothing? Oh, okay, where are we going? Okay. Yeah, we're going back to the Groundbreaker, I think. It was pointing that way. Yeah, it was.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
Monarch. Celebrate. Be right back. Alright, I am back.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I've just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
My engineer is looking to get a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Alright, let's go to the next destination, my lady. Alright, so where are we going? Okay. What? Why are we going back? Oh, never mind. What's in here?
Here they come! Can't get past that armor!
That's such a crazy weapon. Alright, so what are we here for?
Aren't those cakes just about the cutest little things you ever seen?
Jess. Okay, nothing. Alright, let's get out of here, bro. Wait, what else?
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
You're welcome. Shouldn't you get ready for a Junli now?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Do you have anything particular in mind?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Alright, we have to swing by then.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
I know. I know. I know, man.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes, you carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre.
Outre.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
You're trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. Consider it a standing off.
My engineer is going on a date, and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
I can cover 6,000 bits. Persuade 65. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love. Intimidate. See, fees for licensing and copyright? Cut the bullshit. Show me a fair price. Now.
Captain, please don't do this.
Aren't you a brute? But you're in luck, darling. I enjoy a brute now and again. They shake things up, create the unexpected. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Hold up. Did you actually measure her for this outfit? I didn't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur?
Yes.
I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own. As you...
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and reload this. And I'm just gonna do the 6,000 bits, whatever. It's just bits. I can actually make that pretty quick. Okay, so we'll be right back.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Damn, straight up forward.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
See you around.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Parvati, making every little thing perfect won't change Julie's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Alright. We're back.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
I think it's time for you to move along, Parvati.
It finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh, look at that. It's so sweet. Oh, look at Parvati.
So I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Wow, that was very sweet. Okay, so where are we going? Okay, journal. Let's continue with that anyway. Oh, I hope I didn't take her with me. Oh no! Please don't let me take her with me. I'm sorry. Oh shit! Guys, I messed up. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Good. Oh. I was gonna say that sucks so bad. Okay, what? Provide us a date with her. Ask her how the date went. Okay. Wait. Wait. Alright, I think I messed up. Wait. Ah, son of a... Why'd you guys tell me? Oh, wait. What? Once Perbody gets herself together, she can invite Junlei back. Okay, good. Perbody! Girl, what are you doing?
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
I want to say, you're okay.
Well, I hope Junlei's a little more impressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. That totally brought down her, she's like, what a bitch. I didn't know. I just wanted to see what she would say. Hey, get your pretty ass back here. You still stink. You need to go take a shower. Scrub-a-dub-dub, get your ass in the tub.
She's on her way.
You look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Cool. I guess progress throughout the game. Alright, so time to leave. Oh, no, actually, I gotta go up and just listen to the conversation.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help.
You guys already saw this, so I'm gonna get to the part when I'm out.
What did he say to that?
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, oh, you smell nice, like mock apples. And I was like, yeah, new soap. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. she stood stock still and just said, "Oh," real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
100%.
Well,
Or
we
one.
talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next? Don't leave me in suspense.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain,
Aw.
she said yes!
What's about your disinterest and physical affection?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
That was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the law or the capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
That was sweet. Still friend zone. Okay, weapons from the void. Alright, 47 minutes. Alright, let's make it into 1 hour. Alright, let's see. No one. I'm just gonna go by myself. How far do I need to go? Promenade. Okay. $28. That's not too far from here. Am I going down?
CNP near maple syrup.
Oh, I know where I'm going. I'm going back to that one old lady.
Gracious. What are you... That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Back to my other question.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
Why do the board recall Stella Bay as nap keys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Why would you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweet. If you're here...
See what you get for
Want a
trade.
charming...
Okay, so I'm supposed to buy something from her? Oh, this is it. Oh, it's so expensive. Salvage helpers, damage. It's an acid type gun. Okay, so what does it say? I acquired the science weapon on Groundbreaker. The logs on Hawthorne terminals mentioned rumors of the Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found on the station. Another Hawthorne's log mentioned looking up Gladys' shop for old records. Apparently, the smuggler acquired several leads that way. Damn.
It's almost...
Okay, whatever. Damn. What?
If you're here for this week's magazine... I found a...
Which one is it? Okay.
It's almost... Want to chop?
I said... weapons. But where's the weapons? This can't be it. No, I already got it. Okay, what?
Gracious. Anytime, sweetheart. What do you think you're doing?
Heck, what do you think you're doing? Glad we worked this out. Did I hear something?
That is one strong, powerful gun. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so... do I have other people fighting me? I'm gonna go on a rampage. Damn, that weapon is incredibly powerful. Jeez. Jeez, that thing is crazy strong. That okay? Enough playing around. That is, guys. That gun is crazy strong. Wow, I can't believe that how powerful that gun. I mean, not like it's not like all these people are equipped with like really powerful armor. I mean, they're just low class level people. Pay to view movies. I'm not gonna read that. I don't need any of that. Where'd that girl go? Okay. Nothing in here? What was the point of coming in here? Literally, there was nothing for me to get in here. But who's... Okay, so I should already have that gun, I think. Remember.
If you're...
Yeah, I already got the gun. See, it says tactical shotgun, light to machine gun, all automatic pistol, ultra. That's not a science weapon. So I already have the science weapon, and there's something wrong. Yeah, there's something definitely wrong with that mission. I can't seem to actually finish it. Well, I'm gonna do some research online, and I'm gonna see if maybe somebody else is having problems. I've already came across a few bugs in this game already, like Byzantium. For those of you who are gonna play this game, make sure you load before going out of, or save before going out of Byzantium. Like when you land into Byzantium and you're at the landing docks, try it out. Of course, save and then try getting out of your ship. And if it crashes on you, then don't load out of your ship. Look at your map and look at the local spots. Look at local spots if you already have gotten in these areas. Like say you've already traveled and you've done missions for Ellie, and you have those little spots you could travel to that travel outside the ship itself. Because I found out that looking online, if you load outside of the ship, not if you load outside of the ship, of course it crashes, but anywhere else that you've found on the map, you can definitely load into that spot. Something in that area makes the game crash, so I'm not too sure. So I'm not the only one who has come across this problem. It's more than one person from what I read. Alright guys, I'm going to be calling it for this episode. As I said earlier, it's already been 59 minutes, so it's going to be 1 hour exactly in the next few seconds. I've actually been recording this a little bit more, so it's probably already been 1 hour and 30 minutes. Alright guys, my name is Panchito, and I thank you for watching my videos. If you can go ahead and please click on the like, subscribe, and the bell button. The bell button basically sends notifications to any device or web browsing application that you have enabled for notifications from YouTube. Go ahead and share this content with anybody you think that might like my videos. That way they could see that if they like my videos, they can go ahead and give a thumbs up. If you guys have any games you would like me to play, put them in the comments below. And don't forget that I have some games in the description below, just in case you guys want to see more games that I play. Again, my name is Panchito, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!